National Treasurer Roberto Tan has rallied delegates attending the APEC Finance and Central Bank Deputies meeting in Tagaytay City to support the Cebu Action Plan, or CAP. Tan issued the call in a speech during the opening of the two-day meeting held at the Taal Vista Hotel. Tan said they have developed the CAP mindful of the imperatives for the Asia-Pacific as well as the progress that the APEC has achieved throughout the years. More from Ria Fernandez.
Finance and Central Bank Deputies in the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC, has started on Thursday their two-day meeting in Tagaytay City. Their assembly is primarily pinned on the fine-tuning of the Cebu Action Plan, or CAP, to be launched in September at the APEC Finance Ministers' process meeting in Cebu. The Philippines proposed the CAP, which will serve as the roadmap of 21 APEC member economies. It contains policy recommendations and agreements aimed at achieving inclusivity and economic resiliency across the Asia-Pacific region. According to National Treasurer Roberto Tan, although measures have been taken to ensure resiliency and inclusive growth in all APEC economies, delegates still agree that more efforts need to be done. Example is the Philippines, which is currently pushing an easy lending system for the so-called backbone of the economy, the micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, or MSMEs, as well as the increase in the allocation for social services. Each economy will align their project in CAP's 4 pillars, namely financial integration, fiscal transparency and policy reform, financial resiliency, and infrastructure development and financing. Financial integration seeks smooth flow of capital and investments for fast funding in area where it is needed. Then, the idea of fiscal transparency and policy reform is to publicize government's financial data subject to tax-paying citizens' scrutiny. Financial resiliency, meanwhile, goes for strengthening the market against natural disasters, since the geolocation of APEC member economies face the Pacific Ocean and surrounded by volcanoes. Last but not the least, the newest pillar, infrastructure development and financing, which addresses growing population and urbanization to sustain economic activities, since infrastructure projects create jobs and propels economic growth. For the People's Television, Ria Fernandez, Tagaytay City, Cavite.